Good morning, my people. Boy, Brawl Stars has been busy in a great way. Earlier this morning, 9 hours ago, at the point that I'm recording this video, we were hit with a brand new, amazing announcement of a community event centralized around a brand new box. Hashtag dead game. Bro, I am so happy about this one. I feel like some of the most recent community events have been getting a little bit more complex, like what we actually have to do in order to get the rewards, but this is takedown based. Going back to the roots, one of the very first community events that we've gotten was just takedowns, just getting kills in game and you're good. You're adding to the total. And this one is the exact same. If we get 20 billion takedowns, we are awarded with 10 free new of these boxes. They're called dead boxes and they're pretty goated if you ask me, because you can get more out of those than the new mega boxes, right? So they go over what's inside these 10 dead boxes. You can get coins out of them. You can get gadgets, star powers, hypercharges, brawlers as well, dude. It's got the whole 10 yards. It's literally like the old mega boxes, right? You can get everything progression based, but it also has Halloween cosmetics in there, including the brand new Halloween skins that are coming out this time of year. And I think that's okay. I feel like sometimes when they introduce cosmetics into these boxes, they are a little bit too higher up in drop rate. So you're hoping you're going to get a star power or a gadget, but the flashing thing in the bottom right hand corner is just like a profile icon. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. Either way, if we do well, we're going to be getting 10 of these boxes. So the chances, I'm guessing, are high to get something decent. But next up, take a look at the other rewards going on here, getting up to the 20 billion takedowns, which is crazy. But we have, for the first tier, once the event starts itself, we'll get double mastery. At 5 billion takedowns, we'll get double XP for the Brawl Pass, which, hey, that's pretty sick. At 10 billion, as Drew's sitting in the fire over there, you'll get a free Hypercharge. Dope. At 15 billion, double star drops will be activated in the playing feature, right? You play games, you get star drops, it's just going to be doubled. And then finally, once we reach 20 billion takedowns, we'll get those 10 dead boxes. Pretty sick community event. I'm very interested to see what these boxes feel like opening them up, right? And if you guys are newer to the game, if you're worried about if we'll even achieve 20 billion takedowns, I don't think there's been a time yet during community events that we've ever failed one of these to achieve the highest milestone. So most of the time, I think the Brawl Stars dev team knows what's possible with some analytics and things along those lines. And they set these benchmarks at a point where it's very, very attainable. They want us to play. They want us to get the rewards. So don't worry, we should be able to make it. But you'll be able to follow along every single day. Take a look at the progress in game and you'll be able to see how close we're getting. So, hey, looking forward to it. And then the final thing I kind of just wanted to mention is these dead boxes we can get for free, but it looks like there's going to be gem offers in the shop for dead boxes once they're released. Can I get more dead boxes? We'll have 10 for free if the milestone is reached. And if you would like to get more, there'll also be more boxes for gems in the shop. So kind of interesting there, dude. Kind of interesting. We might do a massive dead box gemming spree sometime in the future. So let me know what you guys are thinking. But if you guys thought the interesting information from this video was over, it is not. We of course have some Hypercharge leaks, which seems to be the ongoing way they like to present some of these sneak peeks, right? They wait for a community event and then the gameplay in the background gives us some additional information. But make sure to stay tuned. There's even more than just Hypercharge sneak peeks for this next update this time around. But as you can see around this portion of the video, we can see that Ruffs is chilling there with a Hypercharge logo around him. So Ruffs is confirmed getting a Hypercharge this very next update. Really exciting. And then the only other one that I believe was leaked here, we only got 2 in this video for the Hypercharges coming in the next update, but it is Penny. Obviously, this one much more apparent. We can see the logo around her as well as she has her Hypercharge charged up. So I don't know how much more obvious it can get, right? So we have confirmed as of right now, Ruffs as well as Penny getting Hypercharges. And normally we get 6 every single update. So we're going to be waiting on 4 Hypercharges. I feel like a lot of the time whenever it comes to trying to predict what brawlers are going to get them, we've done okay in the past, but I don't really think the Brawl Stars dev team makes it predictable. I think they kind of just go with their guts. If they come up with a good idea for a particular brawler, they'll use that and they'll go with that Hypercharge, right? It seems like it's really off the cuff of what brawlers are getting Hypercharges. So we'll just have to wait and see what the remaining 4 are going to be here moving forward. But the interesting stuff found this morning does not stop here. As you guys know, in a recent video here on the channel, in a Brawl News episode or something like that, we ended up bringing up this profile icon labeled in the Brawl Stars fan kit as Brawl Pass for the Scary Tales season. But of course, this is nowhere to be seen on the Brawl Pass. But it looks like we are finally getting an explanation for this icon here, and that can be found in game. It says do not enter, a brand new button on the screen, right? So if you click it, you're brought to this like portal here. It says turn back, just go home. So if you end up tapping each time, it says like mean things, telling you not to do certain things. Offenders must be punished, all gems removed. Just kidding, you know what I'm saying? So we'll just keep going over and over. But if you tap, it'll give you images. So we got one there of some eyes as well as a room. Now I do have catalog. Ooh, that was one of the bigger ones, bro. We got, I believe, Mortis looking at us, right? A demon. Let's see if we can get one more here, or if it just repeats. Yeah, so that's a repeating one. Come on now. Yeah, it's just Mortis over and over. But let's head back to what was found. Taking a look at a tweet that Tim ended up sending me over here on Twitter, showcasing some of the images that they captured. We have this one, which we just briefly saw, showing us a room, which I have a much clearer image of this that we can break down, giving us potentially some sneak peek related things. But then of course, this one, the one that we saw. So I'm sure you guys remember the video that we dissected yesterday. If you didn't, basically it's about the Brawl Stars roadmap, the future updates in Brawl Stars, but they had mentioned that there's going to be a community event for Mortis as well as Edgar in the next update. So this could be related to that, but I think an alternative theory is much more obvious. If you ask me, we might be finally looking at that Mortis Hypercharge skin, bro. How many times does a guy have to bring up this freaking image, bro? I think it's finally coming to the game, seeing that picture of Mortis. And as we all know from the theories, it's seeming to be these skins are Hypercharge skins. So looks like Mortis is going to be getting a Hypercharge skin, or at least that's what I'm suspecting. But now that we have the Mortis Hypercharge skin out of the way, taking a look at this room that was captured with those eyes, right? Something a little bit more in depth. It looks like we're kind of like in a spooky area or like gift shop section of Starr Park, right? Just kind of combing through here of some of the more important things. I'm not sure if there's a lot of sneak peeks in here, but I guess it's important to comb through these. It's been a long time since we've seen a photo like this to get sneak peek related stuff. I'm seeing 599 with a receipt there. A lot of the time whenever these photos come out, or at least during that like big sneak peek day, when we get a big sneak peek photo, a lot of the sneak peeks end up being future skins for brawlers, right? We see some bottles over there giving me like maybe Byron vibes, like an unforeseen like robot here as well, looking like Barley but with 4 hands. Super interesting location inside of Starr Park. We got this weird little dude down here, maybe kind of giving me Otis vibes. I don't know. And I'm going to be frank with you guys, I haven't been able to look at this like too much here, seeing that I'm just trying to get you guys the info as fast as I possibly can about the more important stuff here. But I am going to be doing a little bit more of a deeper dive into the information that we got here today. If there's any more photos that can be found by tapping that book, we might get some, you know, update info, which I'll hit you guys up with in a Brawl News episode here very soon. But another important one looks like something related to Sprouts. Super interesting. But yeah, man, this update is super interesting. The community events always hit hard, but I'm just loving the vibe for this one. But there you have it, people. I think that's a good stopping point for this episode today. Some fun mystery related stuff for this community event that I am dying for. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll be talking super soon. Adios. Take care.